Hey, what's up guys? Houston here. Look, if you're unemployed, okay, and you're receiving benefits, but you just can't get qualified for a loan, I'm gonna tell you some of the best places you should go to. Now, even if you're on disability, this is lenders that you can also reach out to as well, because they work with people with government assistance. All right, now the first place we want to talk about is Lend Nation. Lend Nation, they offer lines of credit up to $10,000. They also offer loans as well. And I want you to keep in mind, with these here lenders, they're not in all 50 states, all right? So you would have to go to their website and you would have to check them out, all right? Some of them I may be able to put down in the description. But one of the things that I would tell you guys, if you're receiving subsidies and you're currently unemployed and stuff like that, or worried about losing your job and stuff and you're struggling, you can go to findhelp.org. Now, when you go to findhelp.org, what you do, you put in your zip code, and when you put in your zip code, it's going to tell you all the services that are available in your community. Okay, so you go there, you put in your zip code, it's going to tell you about food resources, it's going to tell you about resources to get clothing, resources to get housing. It gives you resources for like medical issues and things of that nature. That's findhelp.org. Now, the next place you want to check out is 211.org. Now, with 211.org, they also help you with finding resources to help you pay your rent, your utility bills, as well as different institutions to help you also. Then another place to help you with your rent, as well as your mortgage, as well as your utilities, that is modestneeds.org. modestneeds.org. Okay, now here's the thing about it with modestneeds.org, they more likely will want a little more paperwork than some of these other places in order to help you, but they are available. Now, here's something else that you want to do, and this is very important. If you are making a car payment, what you need to do is call your lender and ask your lender if you can skip a payment for 1 or 2 months. And what they usually do, they allow you to skip the payment. They'll put it on the back end of your loan, but it will not affect your credit. That way you don't miss a payment, and it'll take your credit, because you're going to need your credit. It's very important, especially when you are receiving government benefits and you don't know when that next check going to come in or whatever, in a climate like we are in now. All right, so you call your lender, banks, credit unions, and you ask them if you can skip a payment or two. And again, they'll put it on the back end. All right, and so that way it won't mess up your credit. All right, so that's one thing. Also, you guys that are with credit unions, if you have a loan with a credit union, one thing that you definitely can do, depending on the credit union, they will allow you to skip a payment. Okay, they will allow you to skip a payment on your loans and stuff like that. Now, the interesting thing, like with Navy Federal, if you are getting overwhelmed with your bills and stuff like that, if you call Navy Federal and you let them know that you're in threat of missing your payment and stuff, what they usually will do, they will put your payments on pause, right? And they may lower the payment. So they may put it on pause, or they may lower the payment, right? And so even anything that would help, but I would tell you, do this before skipping a payment, because if you skip that payment, your credit score is going to drop between 80 to almost 80 points. Okay, and so you don't want your credit score to tank. All right, so you need to reach out to these places. Now, going back to these loans, another place that you want to go to, especially like if you have a car, a paid off car, right? If you have a paid off car, then where you want to actually
in 1 mile, turn right.
Sorry about that, guys. If you have a paid off car, you can go to Yendo, YENDO, and they will give you a credit card loan up to $10,000 if you have equity in that car. Okay, if it's paid off, you have equity in it. Now, here's the thing about it. Even if the car isn't paid off, sometimes as long as you have equity in the car, they may be able to help you. All right. So that's a place you can go to. Now, another place to get a loan is Best Egg. And the reason Best Egg is because they work with people. If your debt to income ratio is above 55%, Best Egg will work with you as well. Okay. And another reason that you want to check out Best Egg is because they offer auto loans as well. Meaning that if you have a paid off car and stuff, they will give you a loan against that paid off car as collateral. All right. So that's another place you want to take a look at. Then you have Credit Cube. Now with Credit Cube, they are a tribal lender. Okay. And so they do not expect for you to have a whole lot of paperwork. All right. They're very flexible. The thing about it, they offer loans up to $5,000. All right. It's a line of credit actually, but they offer lines of credit up to $5,000. Now, please understand, when you're dealing with like tribal lenders, the interest rates is definitely going to be higher than your traditional lenders. But at the same time, it'll be less paperwork in terms of getting you qualified. All right. And especially if you're on benefits. Now, another place that you want to check out is Viva Payday Loans. Now, with Viva Payday Loans, again, they work with people that are on benefits. All right. And so what they will do, they are a platform. And their interest rates are much lower than a lot of the other tribal lenders. They work with tribal lenders, but their interest rates are a lot lower than most tribal lenders, okay? And with Viva Payday Loans, they offer the loans up to $5,000. Usually can take you maybe about 10, maximum 15 minutes to fill out the paperwork for that, all right? Now, another place that you want to check out is Opportune. Okay, so with Opportune, they are a CDFI. Now, again, they're not in all 50 states. All right, and I know for some people that may be challenging, especially like if you're in New York or somewhere like that where their regulations on payday loans is very challenging. But at the same time, with Opportune, they offer.
Turn right. Then the destination is on your left.
Payday loans is up to with Opportune, their loans go up to $10,000, from $300 up to $10,000. Okay, so I was just giving you a few. Where I know you hear the thing in the background, but what I'm doing, I'm coming out. I'm shopping for a car, and so that's what I'm trying to do. So you have to excuse if you hear the noise in the background. Another place that you can take a look at is Big Buck Loans. Now, they're similar to Viva Payday Loans. Offer loans up to $5,000. All right. Now, again, because they don't require as much paperwork and they work with people with benefits. All right. Now, for some of you all, I know that it's frustrating, especially in a time like this. But make sure that you do any and everything you can not to miss a payment if you can avoid it. If you're receiving benefits and stuff like that, and you know that, hey, I'm receiving unemployment, I don't know when I get back to work, make sure that you call your financial institutions and see if they will allow you to skip a payment or two. All right. And use those resources I tell you, because I know it's frustrating, it's scary, especially you continue hearing it on the news. People are losing their jobs, people are getting laid off and stuff like that. But I hope that this information helps some of you all. If it's something that's beneficial, if you have any other question about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.